Test, mic test. Live. Alright. Let's get started with Shia LaBeouf. Live. Live.
He's dodging every swipe, he parries to the left, you counter to the right, you catch him in the neck, you're chopping off his head now. You have just decapitated Shia LaBeouf.
His head topples to the floor, expressionless. You fall to your knees and catch your breath. You're finally safe from Shia LaBeouf.
Alright, Shia, thanks for that beautiful intro. The most based NYU student.
How much do you think you need to make to live in New York?
I say 70,000. The rent is not fun.
Do you have like a day job?
I work at a pizzeria, New Park Pizza. I'm a student.
At NYU?
NYU, yes.
How much do you make working at the pizza shop?
I make like 50 bucks a day.
What are you going to do after you graduate?
Pursue music. I like playing guitar a lot. I'll probably start a band. Nice little underground indie niche thing.
You have like a music name?
I mean, right now I go by Based John.
Hell yeah, John.
Alright, hell yeah, man. You have a great day, brother. How much do you think you need to make to live in New York?
I say 70,000. The rent is not fun.
Gaming in 2023.
That's Mongold. Gentlemen. And so it begins. So we're going on a crusade. Let me guess, it's gonna pan down and it's gonna be me. Thank God. Yep. Alright, let's fucking do it. Let's go to work.
Oh, it crashed. It crashed. Not even 5 seconds into the game. Damn. There it is. Let's go to work. There's no breast milk at the office. That's what happened. A great start. LOGG.
Alright.
Wait.
Try it again.
That's a good start. Hey, but the game's not released yet. It releases next week. Oh, this one makes me happy. BlizzCon tickets fail to sell out for the first time in history.
BlizzCon failing to sell out. Tickets are on sale and ticket resales are listed below the original price. Wow. So BlizzCon tickets are 2023's version of an NFT. Well, let's look at
The prices are falling.
what people have to say about this. It's got 200 comments. I'm sure people will be very civil. Let's see here. StarCraft, dead. Heroes of the Storm, dead. Diablo, Maybe new seasonal stuff. Wow, maybe new patch. Overwatch, who cares? No Jeff from the Overwatch team and no PvE will be depressing
Wait, no PvE?
to see. Hearthstone, who knows? WoW Classic, copium overdosers believe Chris Metzen will start a new storyline from Wrath of the Lich King, though I doubt. No, man. No, you don't understand. No, that's gonna happen. Yeah, no, that's, no, guys. Guys, listen, that's what's gonna happen, yeah. But he doesn't know, bro, he doesn't believe.
Okay. Alright. Mr. Bean. Asmon reacts to Mr. Bean in Cyberpunk 2077. Now this must be part of the new patches.
Let's see this. Mr. Bean in Cyberpunk 2077.
Hey, you looking for some company tonight?
Where's your cute little ass
Oh, that was pretty good.
cute little Where's your cute little ass rushing off to?
Papers.
Oh my god.
You look like a cut of momentum, are you?
Oh my god. How is this so good?
Right?
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a
Wake the fuck up, Mr. Bean.
city to burn.
The editor insane, yeah, it's so good, man. Oh my god. This is so stupid.
Is this a pain? Are you fucking punk? Oh.
That is really fucking funny. Holy shit.
That's great. Damn.
Keanu, like, bro, they're getting everybody in this fucking game. Oh my god, that's impressive. I love it.
Yeah, I can't wait for Witcher 4.
Agree.
Sup, y'all? It's me. It's your boy Asmongold.
Bro, somebody's gotta stop the AI.
Dolly 3 is out of control. What is this? Oh my god, bro.
The f
Oh my god.
So the two guards are helping everybody get on the train. I don't see what's wrong with that.
Jesus.
Oh shit. Oh.
Jesus.
Damn. Whoever did these
Bro, if somebody
is good.
is gonna stop the AI. Bro,
Dude,
somebody's gonna
what
stop
the-
this AI. The user report, edgy and cringe AI spam, bro. People are going all the way with
Damn, is that Mr. Alzman?
this. Oh my god.
Damn, what the It looks like Asmon the Hunchback, and Gru from Minions, all wrapped up into one. Aldi. Asmong loses it while watching Starfield Honest Conference. Okay, let's see.
Using the power of AI voice, modeling to create the first ever Honest Conference for Starfield. This took way longer than expected to make.
Welcome to the opening night of Honest Conference, and for the first time ever, one of our industry's greatest creators, the director and executive producer of Bethesda Game Studios. That's right, Todd Howard, everybody. And Todd is here to give us an honest account of Starfield.
Thank you, Jeff. This is my first Honest Conference, and I'm doing it because you said how great the crowd is here.
So Todd, we love you, and this is a safe space. You can let the truth out now. Why did you want to make this game?
This is a safe space. You can let the truth out now. Okay, let's hear it.
Why did you want to create a new world?
We have dreamt of a game where we can truly break the creation engine in every aspect. Once
it just works.
you've all upgraded your PCs, you'll be able to explore thousands of barren planets where a real sense of loneliness will start setting in. I mean, we tried to do something new where you could explore with complete freedom.
What the?
Bro, where's she going?
I mean, we tried to do something new where you could explore with complete freedom in the galaxy. But something's wrong with the game, like, and I can't quite put my finger on it.
It can't.
What?
Can't quite. I don't know what it is.
Be all that bad though, Todd.
Well, crafting is worse, outposts are worse, companions will constantly moan at you, perks are worse, there's fewer gear slots. You know, I could go on and on.
Oh my
Can
God.
you imagine 16 times the loading screens though?
Yeah, I wish.
Jesus Christ. How is this so good?
I could talk about the
And it's accurate. 16 times the loading screens. Yo, dog, we heard you like loading screens.
loading screens, and it's quite an experience, and I know everyone here is very excited to experience it soon. So Todd, what bugs did you bring to HonestCon?
Yeah, it's
Wait, Todd, say that. Ask that again.
What bugs did you bring to and I know everyone here is very excited to experience it soon. So Todd, what bugs did you bring to HonestCon?
What bugs did you bring to Honest Conference?
yeah, it's
Excited to experience it soon. So Todd, what bugs did you bring to HonestCon?
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's really cool. We've built a 300-person seat theater where we're constantly looping bugs from the game.
And what's the experience like?
Well, to be honest, it's a real nightmare. They're gonna need to buckle up, and it's 2 hours they'll never get back. And I see a lot of things on the internet. I don't know. I'm not sure that's real.
This
Let's
is
move
so
on to
good.
Quest then. Could you give us an example of what that's like?
Yeah, Jeff. As an example of a quest, you'll go to a star yard, talk to a lady, need to fetch a beverage. 10 loading screens later, and you've got a beverage.
Wow.
That's the only quest in that handcrafted location.
Surely
That's
there must
amazing.
be some improvements to the creation engine.
Hey, yeah, just wait until you see what we've done with global illumination, bucket physics, artificial intelligence, character variation, and our
Wait till you've seen what we've done with bucket physics.
bucket physics, artificial intelligence, character variation, and our brand new cutting edge 2005 motion cap.
Holy shit. I think that's motion cap breakdancing. State-of-the-art equipment.
Capture technology. Add to this,
Dude, how is this so good? It's just, it's perfect.
honestly believe we have the worst UI in the world because, hey, you know, the modders will fix that. And after
The modders will
100 hours in the game,
I feel like this is a better advertisement than the game. Yeah, at the end of this, I think I might want to play Starfield again.
have no idea where anything is in New Atlantis. I honestly have zero clue where my penthouse apartment is.
And any Metacritic predictions for this, Todd?
We're aiming for a controversial 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's...
How is this so good? This is amazing.
And any Metacritic predictions for this, Todd?
We're aiming for a controversial 7 out of 10.
Yeah, it's...
Well, right on the money. True.
Right on the money.
It's such an awkward experience,
Yep.
you know, and hopefully a nail in the
Couldn't have said
coffin
it better
for the
myself.
creation engine. But Todd, well, you and your team have played such a pivotal role in game development and have created some of our fondest childhood memories. We'll still buy the game and chalk this all up to experience. And now at least we can look forward to Elder Scrolls 6. So thank you for all.
Bro, this dog that's just like stuck on the
Up
spaceship.
to experience. And now at least we can look forward.
Yeet.
Oh my god.
Forward to Elder Scrolls 6. So thank you for all you've done for our industry, Todd. Everyone, Todd Howard.
Thank you.
Mr. Honest Todd Howard.
Shout out to the chess club.
Shout out to the chess club if you didn't hear that.
Thanks so much, Todd. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Todd.
You on my mind
Thanks
a
for your
lot.
honesty.
Don't need no time, watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Yeah, that's bad. Need you every day. You like my oxygen. Make it seem like the barging down. Got my heart no barging in. From the bed to the floor to the couch. Might wake the neighbors up. Break you in and break you out. In the end, we gon' make it.
Honest conference.
Don't hit the shower.
Whoa.
We don't need no pause. Misty, we gon' get tipsy. Don't need a power shot.
Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap and real.
This is a great montage. What the?
Ain't no cap and real.
This is actually really good.
Bars from a copy my steel.
Yeah.
What the
Copy my steel. Face
Whoa.
the fact that ain't no cap and real. Ain't no cap and real. The plastic bars from a honest conference.
Got my heart no.
What is this?
This is insane.
Bars from a copy my steel.
Strap in, boys.
This has no right to be this good.
Right?
Plastic bars from a copy my steel.
This video had no right to be this good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I hope they make more of these. This is so good. Bro, and like the dubstep outro that just fucking fit perfectly? How the fuck, like, dude, Bethesda game bugs and dubstep, they just... It's the same thing.
Ah, man, that was great.
The first ever...
Todd Howard unveils the truth at TruthCon. Okay. Oh, this is the creator right here. Absolutely blown away by the support you guys are showing us over the unscripted. Thank you, Asmon. This parody was better written than than any Star Quest. Oh, start over. This parody was better written than any Starfield questline. Yeah, you know what? This guy might be onto something. Todd, to me, is like a career politician. If his mouth is moving, he is lying, but the masses of people still believe him, so nothing will ever change. Preach. Yeah, that was convincing AI. Damn. Keep going.
The Mexican journalist?
Oh, es la Maria.
Jesus. Is this actually... I don't know why more news stations don't just do this. Yeah, like, I feel like this is way better than, like, just, like, having two people sit at a desk. Yeah, it just seems like a much better idea.
I agree.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna get replaced. by Maria. This is why people hate streamers.
This has got a lot of people upset. Each red dot is a McDonald's employee's monthly salary. So each ball is $3,000.
Give me up that quality there.
A $3,000 ball. Right there.
Oh shit, okay, so the ball goes down the pachinko and it gets 0.2 for the center ones, and then times 4, 9, 26, 130, and times 1,000. Okay. Ooh. Okay, $3,000 times 0.2. That's $600 left. Shit, he lost $24,000.
That's $600 right there.
Oh shit. 0.2, 0.2, 0.2.
That's a 4.
That's a point. That's a times 4.
4x.
Right now he's at 3 million, 3.5 million.
Come on. Bro, he's losing. Oh, he had a 9. These are all 3,000.
Shit, those are all times 0.2.
$1,000, guys. This is $3,000. $3,000. There you go, there you go, there you go. More, more, more. There you go. Keep going. And you can see the money going down right there. Oh, 4x. You got 4x.
Oh my goodness. This guy doesn't believe it. No way this is real, right? It's real. This guy just lost $100,000 in like 30 clicks. Oh.
Always do another one. So 585,000 down to 432,000 in 1 minute.
Holy. As someone living paycheck, this hurts my soul a little bit. Yep. Gambling at its finest. Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen this one before. Muffs with no car going home after the hangout. I like how he takes a break there. Men are living in easy mode.
We're not living easy mode? Oh, here we go.
Nora Vincent, the author of Self-Made Man. She was a radical feminist who believed men lived on easy mode and tried to prove it by disguising herself as a man for 2 years. Instead, what she found out is that men actually have it very hard, and wrote a book about her experience. The experience was so bad that she had to stop after 18 months because she was starting to hate women due to how bad the women treated her when she believed she was a man.
Men are suffering. They have different problems than women have, but they don't have it better. They need our sympathy, they need our love. They need each other more than anything else. They need to be together.
Do you think women understand what it's like to be a man?
Not at all. No clue. No idea. I really like being me, and I really like being a woman.
Did you like being a woman before, Ned?
I did, but I like it more now, because I think it's more of a privilege.
Yeah, of course. The people that are going around and talking about how like the opposite gender has everything on easy mode, usually these people are people that have problems with the opposite gender. That's really what it is. Most of these people, they are unloading their own personal trauma, their unhappiness, their frustration. Yeah, guys who hate OnlyFans girls, women who think that all men are trash. It's highly contextual as well. Well, I don't really think it's as contextual as you might make it out to be. There's a difference between being a feminist and like hating men, right? I mean, like, let's be real. We can goof around and say it's the same thing, but the truth is, like, it's obviously different. And there's a lot of women that actually like dislike men or have some sort of like resentment towards men. And almost all of them, their brother's an asshole, their uncle's an asshole, their dad's an asshole. Somebody in their life is an asshole. It could be a boyfriend that broke up with them or cheated on them. So they're not really, yeah, it's human pattern detection, exactly. And the patterns are learned through their own personal experience.
Ooh. Bro dodged a bullet. I haven't seen this one.
Women, what's this?
I recently was going on dates with a man, and nice guy, good guy, treated me well.
Wait, let's see that again, wait.
And nice guy, good guy, treated me with a man, and nice guy, good guy, treated me well.
That is good!
But
damn, there's a but. Why is there always a but?
But once I realized that he was not my husband, because I'm only looking for husband energy at the moment, I ended things with him. Anyways, I sent him a text, told him that I didn't see it going any further. He agreed. He said that he didn't think that he could make me happy. And while I appreciate that, it was a very kind response, he didn't even try. He didn't even try and say that he like wanted to change, that he wanted to like whatever. Like, I can be manipulated. I will listen to you.
What the fuck?
But you didn't even try.
Is that what ladies want? Ladies want to be manipulated? No. No, because if she wants to be manipulated, she's probably not okay in one form or another. And if you decide to get into that relationship, it definitely gonna affect the relationship. Put it that way. Yep.
Mother of Lord, she thinks dating is PlayStation 5. Lady, if you want to play games, go and download Candy Crush and leave this good man alone.
Yeah, I recently did him a favor, man. Like, from the first half, I was like, I don't think that she's really that much in the wrong. But I broke up with him, and then he said okay, and he didn't try to win me back. You know, like, I'm not getting enough attention. I'm going to act like I don't care about you, or I don't like you anymore, so you give me more attention. It's just, oh my god, bro. Like, that's so...
It's either you don't care enough to win them back, or you're too needy in these cases. Laugh emojis.
Oh, annoying. I think she did that dude a favor. She did. She
avoiding a bullet. The Lord served you a chicken.
Definitely did.
Kids are...
What time is it?
It's 9:02.
That's not right.
2:09.
Jesus Christ, that is even worse.
Why would it be 9:02? Why would we be in school at 9:02? Why would it?
I thought my school for us started at 9. Yeah.
So what's the conclusion, guys?
9:02. 2:09.
Wait. I think I didn't really listen and understand this.
2:09.
Okay, it looks like it's 9:10, maybe 9:11.
This isn't funny anymore?
Like 6:74.
I'm actually not gonna shit
Or
on
what? 6:74.
On her for this because if you look at it from her perspective, that 9 looks like a 6. But the 74 part.
Oh my god.
1 looks like a 7. Oh my god. 674.
Is it 3 o'clock? Is it 3 o'clock?
He's wearing a watch?
This guy's looking at the seconds hand.
Is it 3 o'clock?
He's wearing a watch?
AM or PM? Gotta be AM, bro.
I love how it's gotta be AM, bro. And like, you know what he's thinking, right? He's thinking, it's really early right now. I wish I was still sleeping.
This guy believes he is at school at 3 a.m. right now.
Yeah.
3 a.m. at school. These are your future pilots. After 2035.
A future pilot? I think he's maybe a future, probably a internet commenter.
Oh yeah, true.
I'm out.
That is amazing. I gotta hear this one again.
Is it 3 o'clock?
The kid's going places? Not college, but definitely places? Well, no, because he's not gonna get there on time.
Not gonna get there on time. Nice one, Asmon. Keep going here. I had no idea kids were this. Okay.
I had no idea kids are this stupid.
I teach 7th grade. They are still performing on the 4th grade level.
It would benefit you to watch his entire video because he...
So, as somebody who used to be in 7th grade, I can confirm that most people in my 7th grade class couldn't do multiplication. Yeah.
Breaks it down about how, like... And that's the kids that are doing well. Because I also teach 7th grade, and we have kids that have math grade level equivalents of 1st and 2nd grade.
1st and 2nd grade, and they're 12 or 13 years old. Uh-oh.
3rd grade, many at 4th grade, very few at grade level. Very few. If any, in some classes. These kids can't read. They can't decode. They have no vocabulary, no background knowledge. I've never seen anything like it. For context, for 8 years, I taught a self-contained program for significant language-based learning disabilities. Like, it was the most restrictive environment. It was the step before being sent to a specialized school. And
they had this in my school too. Like, all the kids that could speak English, they just put them in special ed. They did. They put them in special ed. Because I would go in there to fix the computers. I was in like the computer repair program. And I would go in there and there'd be like kids that had like legitimate disabilities. And then there'd be other kids that just spoke Spanish.
5th graders with significant language-based learning disabilities could write better than non-disabled 7th graders can now.
Hold up, wait a minute.
And my 5th graders with significant language-based learning disabilities could write better than non-disabled 7th graders can now. And my 7th graders can now.
Hold up, wait a minute.
And my 5th graders with significant language-based learning disabilities could write better than non-disabled 7th graders can now.
Damn. Yo, I don't think it's funny.
Oh my god. Bro, how is that even possible? How do you be so fucking stupid? It shouldn't be, but it's fun. I think it's funny. Like, the future is doomed.
No,
well, you have to understand.
Yeah.
So, here, let me put this into context. Y'all gonna understand where we at. So, in the United States, the main career that people want to have is they want to be a YouTube influencer or a TikTok influencer. In China, the main career that people want to have is an astronaut.
Yeah.
They want to be a doctor. So this is 100% a culture.
I also heard a rumor, or maybe I read it somewhere, that TikTok here in America pushes a lot of these dead brain content, while in their region, in their servers, what TikTok algorithm pushes is actually scientific stuff, you know, things that might motivate children to want to be scientists and engineers, things that Chinese government wants more of.
Cultural problem. It is 100%.
They can't write a sentence. They don't know what state they live in.
They don't know their state they live in? See, they're in 7th grade. That means they're like 12 or 13 years old. They don't know what state they live in? What the?
Great.
That's not.
I don't know what state they're in.
Yikes.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Bro, no, I don't believe that. See, I went to a school with stupid kids. Okay? Wait, you can ask Cody, anybody else that I went to high school with, they will tell you the same thing. Like, bro, we had people that were in 11th grade. Actually, I had somebody in my geometry class who was 19. 19. Dumb, bro. How old are you in 7th grade? You are 12.
Wait a second. I think I took geometry when I was 14. Isn't geometry... I took it in 8th grade. Or 9th grade. The homie was 19. Some super seniors, yeah.
Over 13. I'm a teacher in middle school in Texas. It's true. Oh yeah, there it is.
They don't know what region of the country they're in.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know what they're. Yeah.
They have no background knowledge. Most of them don't know who the president is.
They don't know who the president is. Yeah, but they know all the TikTok influencers, right? I'm sure.
I don't know what who the fuck.
Bro.
Joe Biden. Who the fuck is that?
Who's Joe?
What, that old guy? What's he in charge of? Like, going to sleep?
Nap time?
Who gives a
This commenter, to be fair...
Going to sleep? Who gives...
To be fair, Joe doesn't know he's the president.
Gives a fuck? I thought Donald Trump was the president. The red hat guy.
They're coming to school with no background knowledge.
Yeah.
They have very low skills. And yes, part of my job is to help them find those skills.
Nah, bro, like, they should have had that going into it. In 7th grade, bro, these kids got to go back to 4th grade. They got to go back to 4th grade graduation, get a refund.
Dude, for real.
Like, the culture and the parents, it's the culture, it's the education system, it's the parents. Here's the truth, right? Is you have a lot of teachers, and the teachers get paid dog shit. They don't get paid any fucking money. So guess what? You pay people the minimum, you get the minimum. You get people that are barely putting in effort. Like, I have a friend who's a teacher in Texas here, and she told me that, bro,
Let's tip teachers for better educations. Interesting.
has to have an app to talk to the teachers, or sorry, to talk to the parents. And she has to be able to respond on this fucking app within a matter of like hours. Like maybe it's like 30 hours, but it's no more than 72. And so she's got to be doing this on her off time. She's got to be doing all this. She got to be spending extra money for like supplies. It is bad, man. Being a teacher sucks dick, and you're not getting paid any fucking money. Too much freedom, no discipline. I think a lack of.
Yo, guys, if you could please follow me on Twitch, that'd be awesome. Check out the channel. You'd be legends.
Discipline is definitely a problem, but there are teachers, like, we had a teacher, right? And, like, so I had friends of mine, we used to, we were in geometry class, and one thing that we would do is we would take a little, like, for some reason, like, the fucking student teacher thought it was a good idea to fucking, to give us clay. And so, obviously, a number of people in the class just threw clay at him every time he turned around, naturally. And so eventually they did that. And this kid would do it. His name was Billy. And he would try to throw clay in the teacher's pocket every time he turned around. And he would also call the teacher. He would say, Mr. I forgot even what his name was, right? Is an F word, right? The homophobic F word. He would say this, and it was like, he would say it in like one syllable. So by the time he turned around, he couldn't see it. He's like, Billy, did you say something? Billy's like, no, I didn't say nothing. So finally, this teacher finally had enough of Billy, and he called Billy up to the front of the class. And I've told this story before. He drew a triangle, and he did this. And he says, solve it, Billy. And this is something that we learned on the first day of class, right? We learned this on literally the first day of class. Like Pythagorean theorem, it's geometry. It's like literally the simplest thing. It's not 7. But like, yeah, so he spends like 5 minutes. Everybody's quiet for like the first half, where he's like writing out like 3, 4, bro. He's like Einstein, right? Like he's like introducing like parentheses. He's like 15, like 13 plus 5b. And he's like trying to figure it out. And like halfway through, like all the kids start laughing at him, right? Everybody starts laughing at him. Teachers laughing at him.
And then he got put on the spotlight and roasted by the teacher. How old is this kid again?
Finally, the student teacher, you know, he's like, you done? And he's like, oh no, mister. And the teacher goes to,
oh no, mister.
He says this, who's the F word now? He's like 15, like 13 plus 5. He's like, oh no, mister. And the teacher goes to him, he says this, who's the F word now? And he says, you need to start coming in the class early, and you need to start paying attention, or you're never going to graduate. And this kid sat down. He never caused another problem for the rest of the year. And the funniest fucking thing that happened is that I had multiple classes with him. And the class before him was a history class that was taught by the football coach, out in a portable away from the rest of class that all of the students that had problems were in. And so, football coach in his 50s in Texas, who's teaching history. So that means that this is a class about World War II. Because his dad was in World War II. And so that's all we would learn. And there was never a time that Billy ever acted out in that class. Nobody ever acted out in that class. All of the problem boys said yes, sir, and no, sir, and there was never an issue ever. So you're apt, and nobody was getting hit. Nobody was getting, like, especially with this other guy, right? Nobody was getting anything, right? People were just immediately just listening and doing what they're supposed to do. That's it. How's Billy doing today? I saw him. He was like waiting at like a rave in like San Marcos whenever I was down there, like maybe like 5 or so years ago. He seemed okay. Yeah, he's chilling as far as I know. Yeah. And some teachers command respect. Yeah, and so and then well the problem, right, is that people in your chat are actually saying the answer is 7. Sure, that's fine. I didn't know Billy was here. So anyway, the point is that this happens, and the teachers, the point is, like, you have some teachers that will go the extra effort and command that respect and that discipline. And then you also have other people who don't do that, and they don't do that at all. And you had, like, how many of you guys had certain teachers that, like, you knew that, like, whenever you got to this class, this was the class that you get to throw paper balls at your friends in? Like, you knew, like, this was the class, right? Like, you got to fuck around in this class. And so you have enough classes like that, you have enough years with classes like that, and suddenly you don't know who the president is. That's my point that I'm making with all of this, is that most teachers, and this is a problem, like I had like a computer repair class, and in the process of that, I would get a new teacher every year, because any teacher wouldn't work at a school because they're getting paid literally a fraction of what they would get paid in the private sector. If you had the skills to teach a networking class, you also had the skills to get a 6-figure salary. So every time we would just get somebody who was either retired, in between jobs, and nobody would ever, like, we'd never have any consistent teaching. So there'd never be a consistent curriculum at all.
Yeah, I had for 2 or 3 classes in my high school, I had substitute teacher for at least 6 months. Yeah, that was wild. And I loved it at the time, you know. It meant I didn't have to do so much homework, because we're always switching teachers every 3 weeks, every 6 weeks.
It happened every year. So yeah, I mean, it's a massive problem. And I think one of the big reasons is because the teachers aren't paid enough money.
And as a special education teacher, like, I'm obviously going to be working with students who require specialized instruction, but I'm not talking about specifically my students. I'm talking about students in the grade, period.
Yep.
And this was the case last year. They can't take notes. They can't even attend to a video.
Was it 8 seconds? Or is it like 10 minutes? Because if it's a 10-minute video, nobody's going to watch a 10-minute video.
Damn. True.
Bro, like, just explain it in 8 seconds.
the Pepe Frog right here. Oh, boy.
Yeah, they're...
It's a culture problem.
Bro, these are kids that are on TikTok.
Can't even attend.
TikTok kids.
And to a 3-minute
TikTok generation
video clip.
Oh, it's 3 minutes, bro. Like, come on, 3 minutes? Get the fuck out of here. It takes forever.
Chill out.
I can play it. I can tell them what it's going to be about. I can summarize what the video did.
I will say, however, like, I literally never took notes in any class ever until I was in college.
And not a single one can tell me what the video was about. Directions written on the board, stated by the classroom teacher, restated by me. All right, who can tell me what we just said? Crickets.
Well, because they don't give a fuck. That's why they don't need to give a fuck, because they're going to be famous.
How does she look? Like she's a 25-year-old grandma. Yeah, what's going on here? She looks good, though.
Famous on the internet, and they're not going to need to know what country they live in, because they're going to be popular. They're going to have a lot of followers on YouTube.
They have no listening skills, no reading skills, no writing skills, and no math skills. And like this creator said, I've had them for 30 days. Not even, this is week 4.
Kids are really stupid. They are really stupid. It's scary, man. It really is.
Yep.
Skill issue, to be honest. L teacher. I mean, like, she's not an L teacher, bro. Like, she came in and she just got this right off the rip. Like, these are, like, she had a, like, it's not like this happened at the beginning.
They can't take notes. They can't even attend to a video. Directions written on the board. And like this creator said, I've had them for 30 days.
We'll get the rest of it.
Not even. This is week 4. I have kids. I get it. I have kids. They went through the pandemic, and my kids are at very different stages, and we're at very different stages from each other.
I don't think you can blame the whole thing on the pandemic. Obviously, the pandemic made it harder for kids to learn because they're not in school, like 100%. But this is not entirely because of the pandemic.
During the pandemic,
Nah, I think what the pandemic really just did is like it accelerated or aggravated the problem. Kind of like throwing some wood on the fire, you know?
This is a freshman in college. They're 17. My middle child is 11. He's in 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
He's reading at a 12th grade level. He's doing 8th grade math. My daughter is 4. She definitely has self-regulation issues. We're pretty sure that she has traits of autism. I don't know that it's impacting her academically in any way, but it definitely impacts her ability to self-regulate. But like, she knows her letters, she knows how to spell her name, she knows how to spell words, she's starting to sound out words with me, she knows how to count, she knows how to skip count. Like, my 4-year-old can spell and count better than some 7th graders who are not students with disabilities.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yeah, because kids are stupid. That's why. Singular anecdotal evidence, and she's a teacher, of course they're going to be above the curve? Well, no, I mean, like, I'm not talking about, like, who cares about, like, what her kid is doing, right? This is kind of irrelevant, you know what I mean? Like, who gives a fuck? But the thing is that, a lot of these teachers, it's a curve. Yeah, bro, it's a flat line. Yeah, it certainly is. It's crazy how dumb kids are. It's scary. Why do the parents not care? The reason why the parents don't care...
Yo, yeah, that's a big problem. The parents.
Is because the parents are probably conditioned by the media to either distrust the schools and, you know, like... They have like a political reason to not care, or they're overworked. Yep, somebody says the parents are fucking busy. Also, the parents are stupid too. You know, Daddy, where do we live? Do we live in the Midwest? I don't know. Shut the fuck up. Bro, he just got done working for 10 hours. Now he's gotta take a quiz. Oh, God. Just stop. Just play with your phone.
Damn, that's so accurate.
Please stop it. Leave me alone. And so it's understandable for sure. I mean, to an extent, at least, right?
Sure.
And then you also have the parents that don't know a lot. They're stupid too. And then it's like you have an apple tree. Well, guess what comes from an apple tree? Well, more apples. And what do apples turn into? Well, apple trees. So, I mean, that's what it is. Stupid apples.
And they just keep passing the kids grade to grade to grade, hoping that it's just going to magically resolve.
And parents also blame the teachers. They always assume that their kid is gifted. All parents think that their kid is gifted, and anytime that the kid doesn't perform at least, you know, well, that it's somehow the shortcoming of the school.
Yeah, but I think parents also should believe their kids are gifted. They have to try to raise them from that perspective, that my kid is gifted, you know. Have to help him find what his gifts are and develop them over time. And it's that's the most important job of a parent.
That's the problem. Gifted with brain damage. Yeah. Yeah, they are gifted. It's just that they're not. There's many kinds of gifts.
My question is, parents, where are you? I can tell
Him calling out the parents.
which students have families that talk to them at home.
Yep, I've heard this from teachers on a personal level too, that it's actually more evident. And like obviously I have no experience with this, but this is just something that I've heard the same thing from.
So many kids just don't even hear adults
Especially with
having
like abusive
conversations.
houses.
So they don't absorb any background knowledge at all because nobody's talking to them.
Yeah.
4 weeks I've had these kids. I know it's not my fault.
You think a teacher gives a fuck whenever they're paid less than $50K a year? No, they don't. And that's what the problem is. No, they don't. Because, like, you know, for example, whenever I was a kid, bro, like, my mom taught me how to fucking read. You know how she taught me to read? She said, I'm going to get you a complicated video game. I'm going to buy you Secret of Mana. I'm going to buy you King's Quest. I'm going to buy you...
Yo, I learned to read by practicing on the back of cereal boxes every morning. And the school lunch cereals and bars and everything. I would read little labels. That's how I learned.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. You're 7 years old. You can't figure this fucking game out, and I'm gonna buy you a strategy guide. And if you can't read it, oh, I guess that's too fucking bad, huh? And so I learned how to read. Yeah, and I remember, like, she would come over, like, she taught all of us, like, little kids, right, about, like, mythology and tons of stuff. Like, not just me, but, like, the other kids in the neighborhood, like Cody, Jeff, other Cody, Lowell, Zach, all of us. And so... like, but like, that's not the norm. I don't think that's the norm at all. Yeah, mom and dad are phone addicts too. Yeah, there it is. You grew up with Zach and Cody? I did, yeah. Absolutely. I self-taught reading so I could play Pokemon. Yep. I literally learned English before school to play video games. Yeah, that's just how it was.
Yep. Don't forget to follow, guys, please. Go ahead and check out the channels. And follow me for content. And lots of Warframe.
Family ignored me, so my only interaction was the world was books. Parents now just slap their kid in front of their phone. Yep. Your mom was also likely intelligent. Well, no. I mean, she had a college degree. She was very well educated. She was a writer. It's a massive advantage I had in life, to be honest. Like, my dad, also college educated, had a corporate job. And, you know, for pretty much my whole time growing up, obviously parents were
very, very blessed. Obviously not perfect, but having parents who are educated and are you know, present in your life is such a big blessing. And it takes legends to raise someone up like Asmon. Master Asmon is a legend himself, and he's pretty young. He's still early 30s.
Divorced, but you know, my dad was still around. Like, there were things I didn't have, but there were things that I did have, and some of the intangible things that I had were actually very important and very formative. And so I got lucky with that in a lot of regards. So of course that's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of other parents that don't really have that, and that's the problem. Learned English from the internet, mostly from video games? Yeah, for sure. The issue is that they were educated, but that they understood the power of education. Well, I think that most people that are educated probably understand the power of education. Most people who think that education isn't important probably aren't educated. That's what I would bet. You're lucky your mom was always invested in your hobbies? Yep, I was. I was very lucky. You are very right.
Alright, Generation Alpha.
The term Generation Alpha refers to the group of individuals between 2013 and 2025. Actually,
2013-25. It's the generation after Gen Z.
Really funny situation with that. So Sneeko had some kids.
Wait, let me see that.
He had some kids come up to him at like some sort of an event, and I think these kids were part of kids come up to him situation with that. So Sneeko had some kids come up to him at like some sort of an event, and I think these kids were part of Generation Alpha. Let's hear what they have to say.
What did you say? Fuck the woman! Fuck the woman!
What? No.
Wait. We love women. We love women. We love everybody. No. Preach. What have I done?
Generation Alpha. That's what they call them. I feel like it's pretty accurate. The funny thing is, I think that most kids, like around this age, the main woman that they don't like is their mom. And actually, they love their mom. But, like, whenever she tells them that they can't stay up late, that's really what it is.
Yo, he's right about that. A kid that young, he doesn't really know. There's more people than IQ points in this clip.
Let's see here. Meanwhile, OTK. Oh, God.
Danny long neck hair. And about to get litty like a fucking tinny.
Mustard and cake! All the haters will say it's fake!
Ooh, cake.
Oh, we used to do shit like this whenever I was a kid. And nobody would wear a shirt, too. Bro, no. Oh! Bro, that big boy is a tank. He busted a watermelon on this dude's head, and he just sitting there eating cake. Look at him.
Damn.
Oh, my fucking...
He's a tank.
God. But yeah, dude, we used to do shit like this all the time. I'm not even kidding you.
Wait, no, let me do it better. Break it.
I guess now we know why he's like that.
Oh, we used to have stuff like this, but not anymore.
Yowza! Rogue is messed up!
She needs to absorb our healing factor through skin contact.
Yes!
Okay. So we're not gonna watch all this. Concerned
relentlessly
about getting striked.
for her appearance, and it didn't seem like her administrators cared.
It made me not want to ask questions, you know, or not want to ask specific questions because I'm like, oh, am I like, they gonna call me dumb?
When you transitioned to homeschooling, how did you start to feel about yourself?
I felt more confident. It was just like a, kind of like a sunshine, like the clouds opening a little bit.
That's great. That is very nice. And I know that's not something you usually hear me say after a clip on this show. It's usually a variation of that's horrible, that's heartbreaking, or shut the fuck up, you baby bitch lawn dance. So, frankly, this is a welcome change of pace. The point is, the ceiling of how good homeschooling can be is admittedly very high. But the floor of how bad it can get is basically non-existent. Because to an extent that you may not realise, in many parts of the country, homeschooling is essentially unregulated, which can result in enormous damage. So given that, tonight, let's take a look at homeschooling. And let's start with the fact that there is a lot that we don't know about homeschooled kids, from exactly how many there are to what they are learning. When I said there are around 2 million of them, the reason that's an estimate is that, depending on the state, homeschool families might not have to report what they are doing at all. In these 26 states, parents simply have to file a notice once a year with officials to let them know that they are homeschooling their child. In these 13, they only have to file a notice once with no requirement to check in ever again.
Let's see those again.
In these 26 states, parents simply have to file a notice once a year with officials to let them know that they are homeschooling their child. In these 13, they only have to file a notice once with no requirement to check in ever again. And in the remaining 11, they don't have to notify anyone at all. And when it comes to the education itself, filing a notice is typically where supervision stops, as in most states, there is no oversight and no evaluation by anyone of the academic programme and of students' progress. And homeschooling advocates will tell you that that is not a concern, and the parents will simply come up with all sorts of innovative ways to teach their kids. Here is one parent enthusiastically explaining how he taught his kids science.
I can't tell you how many times, you know, in my home, in our kitchen table, we've dissected, you know, sheep eyeballs or frogs. Kitchens are great labs for this kind of thing.
Where does somebody,
And so they'll get
where does somebody
together-
get a sheep eyeball?
Well, John, you can just Google sheep eyeball for homeschoolers.
I didn't
There's
know
lots
that.
of people. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, first, are kitchens the best lab for this kind?
Yeah, sure they are. You heard the man.